Oh, Lord.
Yeah! Come on, special with me. Yeah, hit him with that thing.
Special with me. Special with me. Welcome, thank you, to the Inbetween.
Oh, hey guys. I didn't see you there.
I didn't see the timer stopped. What if all the people were living for today? You may say I'm a dreamer. I'm not the only one.
This has been such a fucking crazy day, dude.
Seriously. I am so glad that we played a different game, though.
Oh, God. It's just been night and day.
A blessing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hashtag fucking blessed. Blessed as fuck. I like that one better.
Blessed as fuck.
Blessed as fuck.
Oh, hey, we got 3
Blessed
points.
AF.
Perfect. Should we just throw all 3 of these into attack?
Just fucking take them.
All right.
Take them, Edward. Take the furry butt.
Look at that furry butt.
Look at his wiggly ass head.
I'm glad that at least one thing today got away from you. So, like, I'm not alone.
I'm glad, too, because... Oh, no!
Oh, there's a cutscene.
We gotta do a cutscene.
Okay. Well, special in-between treat.
Here we are.
So that's Piggy. Just really wants some flowers.
What the fuck is that noise? Sounds like some cunt trying to grab a flower.
Ow, my head! That hurt! That is gravel! That is rocks! That was a mountain, and now it is pebbles! That woman is too big to be a pebble! Maybe it's the grown-up Flintstone!
I broke my fucking back!
It's grown-up pebbles from the Flintstones.
It's fucking pebbles. Are you fucking pebbles from the Flintstones? These are smaller than I wanted them!
I can see up your shorts!
I enjoy that.
That face is just like, oh god.
Oh no, why? No, we'll save this.
Yeah, we'll save this.
Oh my god. I knew Piss Miggy.
Piss Miggy.
Oh my god. I knew Piss Miggy would come out at some point.
Piss Miggy.
Piss Miggy.
Piss Miggy.
I feel like that's the name of the evil, the Moopit.
No, that's her, like, hip-hop pseudonym. I'm Piss Mickey.
I'm Piss Mickey.
Donald Trump's favorite rapper, by the way. Keeping it topical.
Your maternal copulators on a road with me.
That's gonna be stuck in our like shared expressions
Oh, yeah.
for the rest of our lives now.
I hope so.
These stupid maternal copulators at the goddamn high school next door keep tagging my copulating building.
Holy shit.
Oh, you have to teach me how to Twitch.
I do.
Like,
yeah.
not like... that sounds like it was a It's like... I'm gonna need you to teach me how to Dougie. No, like, but on my PS4, because I've been watching your stream, and I have to Facebook message you, and you're like... You're an embarrassment to me. You're like, why don't you just comment? You know, you can just comment. And I'm like, I'm watching from my TV, motherfucker.
The first time you did that, like not the other day, but the very first time you ever messaged me on Facebook while I was streaming, I was like, "You fucking asshole, just get in the chat." And then like you did it, and then you did it again, and then you told me, you were like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know how to do this.
I was like,
you're gonna have to hold my hand through this whole thing because I'm a 30-year-old child.
I can totally do that before we leave. Yeah. But I've been streaming Dark Souls randomized, which is really interesting.
So that just randomizes every item in the whole game.
Yeah, so there's different settings that you can put it on. You can put it on like easy randomization, which is like just items and armor and weapons are mixed around. So like the key items are still there. There were a few things else that were like left out of that. And then there's like a harder difficulty where key items are mixed around. So in the second half of the game, you need the Lord Vessel to be able to travel between bonfires and make some progress.
Right.
But that wouldn't show up in the normal place. So for people who play Dark Souls, you understand, like, the Lord Vessel is pretty important. And then there's another one, like, it fucking randomizes everything. Like just craziness.
Is that what you're doing?
We're on the normal. We're on, like, the Inbetween.
Oh, okay. Hey!
Exactly where we are. Where the major key items are still in place. So, like, I just didn't want to do a stream where the key items were out of place and then us be stuck forever. Sure. So if we still need to make progress, we know where to go to make progress.
But what about that ring that you were looking for?
They didn't count that as a key item, I guess. Wow. Which is really... I think that boss fight... So there's a key you need to have to fight the Four Kings boss.
Right, and it's a ring, right?
Yeah, you wear this ring, you can drop into, like, this abyss. It's a pretty cool scene, but I think it's optional. So that's why it's not part of it. But I could be wrong. It's been so long since I've actually played the first Dark Souls that I don't remember, like, what's considered keys and and whatever. But that's so much fun, man. Because it's like I saw another randomized version of Link to the Past, and so all the items of Link to the Past are switched around.
Ooh.
And we did that on stream too. We didn't finish it, but we ended up starting it, and like. It's like playing the game for the first time.
Right.
It's absolutely like, what's going to be in this chest? You know, it's not like, I know the ice rod's going to be in here.
Sure.
It's like, could be a heart piece, could be a rupee. And usually, that's the thing that happens. Even in Dark Souls now, I'm like, this better be good. And I'll open it up and it's just like a soul. Which is like, 10 souls, you need 10,000 to level up. So it's like, oh, god damn it, getting trolled. But it's so cool to be able to go back through that with like a fresh... perspective again, instead of just being like, all right, what do I do next?
Like where it's like a grocery list.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hey, speaking of Zelda and randomized.
I thought you were like, speaking of grocery lists,
yeah, I need you go get me some Diet Squirt. No,
I got you Diet Squirt right here. Doc says I have a low count.
Hence the diet.
It's a high diet.
Were the Pegasus boots in Breath of the Wild?
Not that I've seen, and I don't think they're going to be.
That's a substantial bummer.
Neither is my favorite item, the hook shot. So
really, there's no hook shot?
No hook shot, man.
Wow.
You like the items that you get in the game. There's only one permanent item, which is the Master Sword. The rest of them break, and then you get powers from each of the shrine You get powers from some of the shrines you complete, which you use the Sheikah Slate for, and then you get, like, powers from completing the big temples.
Right.
And so instead of having, like, the hook shot from this temple, you've got one that, like, you create a gust of air and you're able to just float up in the air. So they kind of changed it around, but it's kind of cool because... It used to, you would get an item in a dungeon, it's like, yeah, you need this item to complete this dungeon, and you're never going to use it again unless you see a heart piece up on a ledge.
Right.
Now it's like, we're going to give you this thing, which is going to make it easier to traverse the world. And I mean, the changes make sense, but I'm like, oh, my hook shot. And like you, like with the Pegasus boots. Like, Pegasus boots are a lot of fun.
Pegasus boots in an open world would just be outstandingly fun.
So, something similar to the Pegasus boots... is the bunny cap, which isn't in Breath of the Wild, but it's
Isn't that in the 64s?
Yeah, you could get an ocarina and
it just makes you super fast.
You run fast.
Yeah.
But you could also, if you hooked up a Game Shark, you could set Link's run speed, and if you put it to haul ass, which was the top setting, you could get across Hyrule Field in like just like
really,
you just touch the stick and you're just at the castle at Lake Hyla, like you're just like dust trail. It was fucking awesome.
Oh my god, I haven't thought about Game Sharks in ages.
Right? Man, Game Sharks, Game Genies.
I had Game Genie for my Super Nintendo, and wonderful fun. And then Game Shark for my PS1, and it just like hooked into the back. You just like.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was really crazy cool. And then after that, I was like, I'm over it.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of fun, but at the same time, then you're like taking the challenge out of it.
Yeah, you're not playing games like. I mean, I think cheat codes are fantastic and can make games way fun. But like, if you're just cheating your whole way through with the Game Shark, that kind of sucks. Like with Grand Theft Auto 3, those cheat codes in GTA 3 are fucking fabulous. I would put on Better Driving, and that you could like jump your car and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
I had this game. Okay, so I never beat Grand Theft Auto 3.
Oh really?
Ever. I barely played any of the story. I got to the point, really early on, so you get 5 stars. And then I was like, all right, I'm done. And I developed this thing, I would call it taxi hunting.
Okay.
So I had a Banshee, the fastest car in the game, in my garage. And I'd go grab that, and then I would go up to taxis with the Uzi and just shoot them. And sometimes they would just sit there and not do anything. Like most cars would just be like, oh, you're shooting my car. Okay, I don't care.
Right.
But taxis sometimes would just take off. And then I'd be like, all right. And I would chase them until I exploded them. And I would see how long and how many taxis I could take out before I was killed by the police.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
like a lioness hunting.
Yeah.
Just waiting for him to run. Just crouching in the
And I would
grass.
ram them and hit them with the Uzi and shit and try to get them to run into poles and stuff. And I was like, whenever I got one to explode, it was like a huge sense of accomplishment. I was like, yeah, murder. I think that'll wrap it up.
All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you
Topside!
in the next episode.